Order later today, establishing a civilian complaint review board for a city, empowering people with a voice.
Absolutely. It's a great day in Newark today. We're going to sign the executive order that people have been calling for the last 5 decades. And what it'll do is give civilians the opportunity to subpoena police, have independent investigation, begin to make recommendations to the police director and the police department and the mayor about what should be done. In parallel with the Internal Affairs Office as well.
Which we've been talking
Mayor
about.
Mayor Baraka.
As a lawyer, I mean, when you have the state's attorneys or the DA and the cops investigating each other,
right,
they're on the same side. I got no problem with that. That's how the system's set up. But I do have a problem with them investigating each other. I think you do too.
Absolutely. And I think this actually helps the police department. It helps give the appearance of transparency. It allows the people to have faith in what's going to happen at the end of the investigation, that it's not convoluted with other police officers, with lawyers, with people who are friends, that there's an independent body doing an investigation on incidents that happen or that involve the police department. It makes people feel comfortable about their law enforcement.
And Mike, he's right. This, at the end of the day, helps the police department as well if it's done the right way.
If it's done the right. What's the composition of the Civilian Review Board? How many members?
Well, right now it's 9, and there's going to be 3 council members. There's going to be our Inspector General that we have, that I'm going to appoint, and then there's going to be 5 community people that are going to be brought on by a panel of community organizations to get the interview.
Mayor?
Who in the police department is going to be on the board?
There's going to be no police officers on the board.
Okay. Mayor Baraka, thanks.
Good.
All right, just a quick question. In Baltimore, we had a delay with the National Guard, no baseball game, city was rioting, no preliminary autopsy report, weeks for the official one. Should the police be investigating themselves in Baltimore right now?
Absolutely not.
Thank you. Mayor Baraka, thank you very much.
Hey, you talk about the leading question. You may step down now. Hey, Mr. Mayor, thank you so much. We want you to come back. We'd have more time.
We'll be right back with much more Morning Joe.
Having fun. Again, having fun. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
The truth of the matter is, cops are so protected. Dirty cops are so protected. It's incredible. They've got something called the Florida Policeman's Bill of Rights. In those rights right there that we citizens don't have, any interrogation of a cop, he's got to be well rested, that anything he says will not be included unless it's recorded. It's a common tactic for dirty cops to soften somebody up. And then when they get them at the moment that they want, then they only record. Other dirty cop tricks are, let's see. Right now, it's been since, I believe it's December, when I had charges filed against me against dirty cops. It is now April 30th, 2015, and I've had to go to court several times. The idiot clown cops has never had to go to court at not even one time. The cops declared me as the criminal, and amazingly, they declared the cops and the dispatchers as the victims. So now, I, Jimbikeman, am not only fighting the charges of corruption, they are taking and stringing out, which under Florida Statute 19-18, it specifically states that on a misdemeanor, a second-degree misdemeanor, the maximum time is 90 days. It's way past 90 days right now. So, I've got to fight the state's attorney's office. I got to fight the dirty cops. I got to fight the investigators. I've got to fight the so-called claim victims. I've got to fight the intimidation, which I strongly believe the idiot clown Panama City cops are the ones instrumental in making it that when I go to the Bay County Library, they didn't want me to park my bike real close to the library window entrance where there's no traffic whatsoever. They want me to park my bike way out a bicycle rack that's over 300 feet away. I tried to get, I believe her name is Brittany Foster, to tell me where did she get her law degree, who's the so-called prosecutor, what school did she go to. I tried to remind her about the Florida bar oath that she took, that she would investigate before she would pursue a prosecution. I haven't gotten no answers on that. I'm acting as the attorney in this case because I don't trust the dirty public pretenders. It's taken me a long time to realize it, but your public pretenders are the dirtiest organization. They routinely will waive a speedy trial. They routinely will drop a person being able to even get a jury trial. I've been robbed of so many jury trials only trying to get the truth out. So we automatically know the cops are against me. The state's attorney's office is against me. The investigators are against me. They've got millions of dollars at their beck and call that they can use to prosecute me. And then another dirty trick is they claim that the cops are the victims. How do we not know that there's not a secret payoff that goes on? So the cops are declared as victims of crime. How do we know they ain't getting paid cold, hard cash? Now, let's look into this. They claim an investigation fee of $70. This idiot clown. Gee whiz. I'm wondering if that money goes into the idiot clown cop's pocket. And then I'm wondering on top of that, are there all kinds of kickbacks that are going on? And what about the facts are the cops doing racketeering, protecting criminals? These super loud car stereos that are going up and down the road, robbing people of their rights to be able to sleep in peace. Let's talk about the where they took an oath to support and defend the Florida Constitution. And the Florida Constitution, Article 2, Section 7, specifically states that there will not be unnecessary noise. Let's talk about the dangers that these boom car punks put emergency vehicles in. That's under 80610 of the Florida statutes. Let's talk about the duty of the cops to arrest these punks under 3015 of the Florida statutes. Let's talk about 6005 of the Florida statutes, and where's the duty of the prosecutor to get rid of these community American enemy punks. Let's talk about 932 contraband, where it is the duty, not option, of cops to take away the vehicles of these punks that are going up and down the road, destroying the rights of people living in peace. Let's talk about 1802 of the Florida statutes, and where the concussion of their speakers breaks into people's homes to where they can't even live in peace, which is actually cop entrapment under Florida Statute 777-201 of the Florida statutes. So the cops have created a trap that put poor Michael Dunn, who was a citizen of Satellite Beach, Florida, went only to go to Jacksonville to attend his son's wedding. He goes to the gate gas station, asks a gang-banging boom car punk to turn down his stereo, and the punk threatens him with a gun. Well, Michael Dunn happened to have a concealed weapons permit, and he was just a little bit faster on the trigger. Or maybe he might have just been another casualty in Jacksonville, Florida. Let's talk about the duty of the cops to make sure that these boom car punks ain't anywhere. Let's talk about the entrapment techniques that are used by the cops. They love boom cars. They love loud car stereos in homes, because they know that it's going to cause people that would never think about being at each other's throats, they're going to be at each other's throats. Let's talk about Charlie Condick in Tarpon Springs, Florida, that was run over by a boom car punk. Let's talk about Sergeant Kite in Panama City, Florida, that was murdered by a boom car punk by the name of Robert Bailey. Okay? Are the cops so fucking stupid that they don't care about their own? They don't care about the emergency vehicles that are being put in danger by the boom car punks? Let's talk about Tina Alliston in Panama City, Florida, at 8th Street and Oak Avenue, that has for 4 years complained about speeders on her road, but at the same time, she ain't been arrested. I checked. She ain't been arrested. But then I can complain for 2 months and I get charges on me? I'm sure in 4 years' time that idiot clown probably ran across Tina Alliston, where the cops even pussied up so far as to put up signs saying no speeding in her area. Okay? That article was written by Zach McDonald of the Panama City News Herald. So, the facts are, I don't fear your average career criminal because I don't run in their circles. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't hang out at bars. I don't hang out. I basically practice my guitar. Very complicated guitar, not no simple bullshit like rap crap shit. So now, I'm supposed to be getting a jury trial June 16, 2015. That's what they tell me. And then let's talk about the dirty court tricks that can be done. Let's see. Let's start off with 839.16 of the Florida statutes. Cops, fraud in drawing a jury is only a lousy second-degree misdemeanor. Let's talk about 943.13 Section 8 of Florida statutes specifically states that a cop can lie to get their job. That proves that the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, I call them the fucking dumb lying idiots, is basically a cop protection organization. They're not there to protect the citizens, because otherwise a citizen would be able to have charges filed without having to have a cops agency on dirty cops. Poor Mark Baumia murdered Anna Beach in Panama City, Florida. She's in the grave right now because they had a protection racket going on in Parker, Florida. So Jimbikeman, just some of the things, just signing off.